Hello people of the internet! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Rosie, as you didn't know, or as you should know from the title and from my channel. Yeah. As I always start every single video, if you hear any weird noises, it's either my neighbors or my cats. Or right now my husband, because I hear him doing the dishes, so don't mind that. This that's happening right now. I'm trying to hide my hair because I did a hair transformation. So, yeah, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know I have long hair. Or if you follow me on TikTok, go follow me there. You know that I got my hair cut and you've probably seen the pictures and so on. So, usually TikTok's the one that's going to be finding out first, or Snapchat or Instagram, and yeah. So, definitely go check out those platforms. They'll be linked down below. Well, okay, probably not my Snapchat, but yeah. So, this video is my hair transformation. As you guys all have seen, I have very long hair, and basically here at the beginning of the video, this is just my intro, I'm going to be inserting clips from that I recorded on my phone. Sorry, the quality is not the best. The first two videos are when, like, the morning before I got my hair cut and I was brushing my hair out and it was wet. And then I'm also going to insert photos of my hair when, like, dry, and then like how long it was, and then what happened exactly for my transformation, and so on. So, hey Bride Mondo, it's a hair transformation. Go ahead, react to it if you want. But if I'm not gonna hang out here, I'm just gonna get right into it. So enjoy those clips of me with my wet head and the not so good clips that came from my cell phone, and then also the TikTok that I made of when I actually got my hair cut. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Hello guys, sorry for the bad quality of video. I'm currently doing this on my phone because it's currently, I don't know what time. My phone's right in front of me. It's currently 8:23 in the morning, and I wanted to film this now because I know I'm not going to have any time later. I'm getting ready for class, so don't mind me just brushing this thing that's on my head, which is what this video is about today. So, I'm getting my hair cut today, and sorry for the really bad footage of it going to be, or it's going to be very bad footage probably because it's not going to be on my phone. I'm not going to film the whole thing because I don't think my hairdresser would appreciate that. So, yeah, I just got out of the shower. I'm going to post some pictures on here too with how long my hair is currently. Just going to do a quick little backstory right now while I brush it and try and get the knots that are currently in it out. So, I have very thick hair. Very thick hair. Like, it's so heavy on my head, especially when wet, and it takes my hair at least 2 hours to dry. Just to dry. Like, even if I, like, rub it with a towel and try and towel dry it, it still takes 2 hours to dry because it's thick. I mean, you can't tell right now because it's currently wet, but you know. So, I mean, you've seen in my previous videos how long it is currently. So, just a little backstory on the hair that's currently on my head. So, I have very thick hair. Usually, I have not grown it out this long for years. I don't like having long hair because, if you couldn't tell, I'm having issues trying to brush it because it is just snarls everywhere, tangles everywhere, just knots everywhere. And that's why my mom hated when she had to brush my hair when I was a kid, because I also have a sensitive scalp, so like doing this really frickin' hurts, and brushing it hurts, and you can see, like, I already cleaned that out like maybe a day ago. So it's just, yeah, but this hair is almost, I want to say 2 years old, because the last time I got it cut was when I was engaged, which was about almost 2 years ago, and yeah, so I usually keep it like at around here, and so this is going to be definitely a hair transformation video. Brand Mondo, hope you're watching. But, so it's not only hair transformation, but it's also a big transformation step for me. Like I said, usually, yeah, I keep my hair short and everything, but the past 2 years have been the best 2 years of my life, but also the absolute worst. And if you don't want to watch that part of the video because it's going to involve some mental health stuff, that's at the end of the video. I'm going to just put the clip of me getting my actual haircut and the results and the before and after of it probably here at the beginning with, sorry, really bad footage, and I'll probably show with decently good footage, and of course pictures side by side. My, like, how much was cut off and everything. As you can tell, I've dyed it, like, there's some reddish orange. My hair already has a red tinge to it, because that is the Italian, or technically Sicilian side of me coming through. Oh, Jesus Christ. And so, yeah. So, basically, I have not gotten, like I said, I haven't gotten my haircut in almost 2 years. I usually keep it really short and everything, so yeah. I've been reluctant to get it cut. Like, okay, first, I wanted to get it cut, but then my mom was like, no, you can't get it cut. Yes, I'm 22 years old and I have my own decisions, but it was because in a year's time, I was getting married, and I wanted a nice hairstyle. Insert photo here, and, hopefully I'll remember to put a photo of my wedding. Hey, editor me, put a photo of the wedding with my hair. So, the hairstyle that I chose for my wedding, it was an updo, and it needed a long hair, because it had to be teased and everything. Let me tell you, getting my hair out of all those bobby pins, there was about, like, 50 bobby pins in my head. Oh, boy. It was still really cute, and I really loved it. But a little bit with my hairdresser, I have gone to the same hairdresser, for the most part, for my entire life. I have known her since I was born. She is my mom's very close personal friend. Her name is Tracy, and yeah, so I've always gone to her. Oh my gosh. She unfortunately wasn't able to do my hair for the wedding and so on, but that's a whole other story. And yeah, so if you want to watch till the end of the video to learn why I have kept it this long, even though I'm a person that usually keeps it pretty short, continue watching. Or if you just want to see the hair transformation, also continue watching, and make sure to subscribe and like. So I will be right back, and I will show you quickly the length of my hair, with it being very, or wet, at least. So I'll be right back. Welcome back. So, sorry if I keep on, like, looking not at the camera. I keep looking at myself just to make sure I don't look absolutely disgusting. But I have all of my hair in the front, so I'm gonna try and show you. Yeah. So, okay, maybe I can stand you on something. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh no. Sorry guys, I'm trying. I'm not a good person, YouTube person. Okay, so this is how long it is currently. It goes like right past right here. So it's very long. Let me try and get it for the back for you guys, just so you guys can see it. Let me just brush it a little bit more, because no matter what, if I move it just a little bit, it gets tangled. And that's one thing that I'm kind of sick of. So this is how long it is from the back. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm not sure, I can't see because I have my back turned to you, but I'll probably check this in the footage. So, as you can see, pretty dang long. Also, if you can see the terrible dye job that I did, I'm sorry. Especially Brad Mondo, I'm sorry if you see this. But yeah, so the main reason why I've also kept it long, not only because of the other stuff that I'll talk about later, is because I like being able to just do this, and also it's easier to put in a ponytail, and then it's just easier to manage. Well, not manage. Okay, never mind. It's easier to do like hairstyles and braid it and everything. But frankly, I'm kind of tired of it, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. So, the next clip you guys will probably see is me actually getting it. I'm gonna try and sneak some videos of it actually being clipped, because I'm going for like this much coming off. So I'll probably show you the mess that will be on the floor that was once on my head. And then, yeah, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright, this is my new hair. It's so very short. It used to be down to like here, as you can tell from the previous pictures, or probably video mainly. I will insert like a before and after picture at some point, probably like right here, somewhere around there. So as I said, by the way, my cats are currently like playing and running around right behind me. Like a lot. Here, let me just quickly see. Sorry if you see my messy bedroom, but there you go. Oh, and now they ran. Sorry for the messy bedroom, but figured I'd show you guys some cats. Because right now in this day and age, you need something fun and happy to look at. So, again, they were just playing. So, as I said in the other video, I mean, you can click off now if you want. I'm going to go in a whole spiel about mental health and everything. If you don't want to listen to it, you don't have to. Your opinion. Whatever. But, I just want to talk about why I kept my hair so long for 2 years. Or almost 2 years. So, the last time I got my hair cut was when I got engaged. And now I am married. So, I got engaged on July 4th. I think 2018? Yeah, 2018. 2017. Somewhere around, I'm pretty sure 2018, yeah. So I got engaged on July 4th, 2018, and before that I got my hair cut. And, I've always kept my hair short. Even when I was little, my mom would let me grow out my hair, but she would hate brushing it because my hair, as I said, is very thick, very just thick, and when it gets long, it's hard to manage, and just moving it a little bit and then it gets a tangle. It's annoying and it's hard to manage, and I do not like having it long. I usually keep it short, but because once I got engaged, and this is a whole other thing, my mom was like, alright, the wedding's in a year, you need to grow out your hair, because the way I wanted to style my hair for my wedding, which I will insert pictures at some point, most likely here, of my hair and of me from my wedding, and most likely my husband. Sorry, he's making a lot of noise. And so it has been a rough 2 years. It's been like the most amazing 2 years, but also really rough. And I'm gonna explain why. So for those of you that don't know, I have depression and anxiety. It kind of depends, like, okay, it doesn't kind of depend. I do have those. I was diagnosed by a therapist. I went to therapy. Don't go to that therapist anymore because reasons. And I don't go to therapy right now because I don't have money for it. So, but I do have those, and I was diagnosed. And, in the past 2 years, it's been just really rough. So I got engaged, and that's, again, was the last time I got my hair cut. And then in the span of almost those 2 years, because I'm saying 2 years because it's almost been 2 years, pretty sure. So those 2 years. So I got engaged, but then also, my grandfather, if you have seen my video about losing someone, I was very close to him, and he passed away in October, or no, my goodness, I'm getting my dates mixed up, in February of 2019. He had Lewy body dementia. Essentially, it's where these little Lewy bodies are chewing at your brainstem until it's completely severed, essentially. And you essentially just become like an empty shell, and you're not really there. Like, sometimes you'll be yourself and you'll be completely normal, and then you'll just switch back to just being a shell. And it was hard. And around the time that he was in the hospital, I was also diagnosed with my hands. So, my hands. By the way, for those of you that don't know, I am an artist. I like to paint, draw, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna make a separate video about this because not a lot of people really talk about it. And I mean, it's not like a pandemic or anything like that. But it's something that happened to me, and it kind of sucks. So, I'm an artist. And I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel. So for those of you that don't know, in your wrists, there is a tunnel with a nerve in it called carpal tunnel. And sometimes and usually this doesn't happen until you're way older, there's a small band on your wrist. And sometimes that band gets too inflamed and it pushes down on that. So then you lose feeling in your fingers. For some people, you'll actually like lose motor function in your hands as the years go on if you don't like do anything about it. And mine was severe. I was diagnosed with it in both hands. And again, I'm an artist, so that was kind of hard to take. And again, I'm going to do a whole separate video of this. Just because it's easier to explain with that. And, I did get surgery in one hand. Again, I'm going to do a whole video on that later. And again, it was hard to accept, especially for being an artist. So at the time, I not only was going through losing my grandfather and him being in the hospital and everything, but I also now have this thing in my hands where it makes it where I can't use them, really. And those were two really hard pills to swallow. Yes, I just got engaged to the love of my life, but those were two very big pills to swallow. And then, another time that he was in the hospital, we didn't know that he was going to pass away. We thought he would live on. Needed assistive help and everything, but he would be okay. So, even, like, as the months went by, he got better, he got worse, and then he passed away. As you guys have seen in my losing someone video, I didn't necessarily go fully into detail of that. I'm not going to in this video either. This is about my hair, not just about him. So then that happened. And then, no matter what, I had to grow my hair out for my wedding. So finally the wedding comes around, my hair looked beautiful. It was great when our family friends did it. She's great. I love her. Her name's Taylor. And so after that, I was able to just get my hair cut. I could do whatever I wanted with my hair again. Yes, I'm 22, and yes, I know I can do whatever I want with my hair anytime. It's just, for the wedding, my mom wanted a specific way, so I just went with it. And for me, I think it was just I wanted to hold on to all those memories and those feelings, and that's why I didn't want to get it cut, even though it was annoying, and it was just, and, ooh, excuse me, I'm not crying, I promise. And we all have those feelings of, like, this is the one thing that's good about me, that looks actually good, and, like, you like about yourself. For some, I guess, people have that. And for me, it's always been my hair, because I've gotten compliments on my hair, because it has a red tinge to it, and then I always get, beautiful blonde highlights in the summer when I'm out in the sun a lot, and that has always stuck with me as if that is my best feature. Sorry, I had to close my door because he was getting real loud. So like I said, it was the best feature about me. So I always thought, so it was starting to become, oh my gosh, sorry, one of my cats just opened the door more than, okay, continuing on. So it was always something that just, like, I wanted to hold on to, and I think after all those major events happened, like, I did not want to let go of it, because it was, like, the last remaining of that, I guess. I mean, it's not like my hair was part of my grandpa or anything. It's just that's kind of how my mind saw it, and that's what made it so, like, I wanted to keep it long, because also that was the way he saw me last, was with pretty long hair. And I eventually realized, alright, it doesn't matter. This is starting to get hard to manage. I don't like having long hair anyways. It's time I get it cut. And also, I'm going to Florida, hopefully, in April, and I just wanted to just get it cut, get done and over with. And I did, and I'm glad I did. It looks really good. It feels really nice. It's nice and short, and I mean, you can still see some of the red. I dyed it too. It was a terrible dye job. It was like just cut right. I accidentally didn't blend it fully and blend it enough up my head, so there was just like straight lines in it. Eventually, actually faded out pretty nice. As you can see by the one photo where it like shows my long hair and just, yeah. But yeah, so I wanted to just kind of talk about it, because I mean, even some people use their hair as like an escapism, or just something to fidget with, or just, for some people, it's just their hair is important. And I mean, for others, they don't have hair, and it's just, yeah. For others, hair matters more than, to some people, hair matters more than others. That is what I'm trying to get into. That's why I didn't want to get cut for the longest time, was because it mattered to me, and it felt like it was important, when in reality, technically it wasn't to me. But I wanted to make this video just because hair transformation, why not? And I mean, for the people that do watch my videos, they probably notice the big difference in it being cut, and I just wanted to address it, I guess. And also, if Brad Mondo happens to react to this, great, awesome, because I love his videos, I always watch his videos, so I figured, why not? And so, yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to talk about, and that's the mental health part of it that I wanted to say. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do want to say this as well, because today is March 17th, and right now that pandemic is still going on. It's gotten worse, at least here in the US, especially in Wisconsin. And I'm going to make a whole separate video about this, because, yeah. And, by the way, I'm starting to figure out my YouTube's quickly, just changing subjects. I started to figure out my YouTube schedule. I'm gonna start posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so definitely check those out. But with this pandemic, wash your hands, just stay good hygiene, do social distancing, quarantine yourself, and like I said, I'm gonna get more into that video, or I'm gonna make a separate video that's probably gonna come out either right before this one or right after. Go check it out. It's gonna be mainly my opinion, of course, because everyone has their own opinions, and everyone has their own freedom of speech. Say what you want, I don't care. I can say what I want. That's how the world works. So, definitely go check out that video, but wash your hands, stay safe, stay healthy, do social distancing. I know it sucks, just do it. Quarantine yourself if you can, or as much as you can. Trust me, me and my husband right now, we both have work. I work in retail, he works in a factory type thing, and we both still have to work. But we are still quarantining ourselves as much as we can. So I currently don't have work right now. I have like a couple days off because I just wasn't scheduled. I'm staying home all of these days. I am staying right here in my apartment, not leaving, because hopefully, at least I can help stop that curve. He's still going to work. Yes, we're both still going to go to work because we need an income. We need money to survive. Everyone does. But just do what you can is mainly what I'm trying to get at. And just wash those hands. You don't need to hoard things. It's not something that you need to hoard everything, because there's other people that need those things. And if that stuff just goes to waste, then yeah, I'm going to get more into it in a separate video. Definitely go check it out. It's going to be, like I said, either right before this one or right after. So make sure to stay healthy, wash those hands, and be safe, be kind, and be you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.